How's it going, you guys? AZ Plyo 21 back again with the start of a new season for St. Louis City Soccer Club here in the MLS and FM23. Really appreciate you guys. As you might remember, last year it was a very good inaugural season for us. 8th place in the Supporter Shield, getting into the playoffs, but losing in our playoff match against Charlotte FC. A very good inaugural season overall as we look to get things started against Portland Timbers. First time I'm actually playing against Portland Timbers as St. Louis City. Pretty good start to the preseason. Just a lot of teams we beat up on, including not LAFC, Real Salt Lake and LA Galaxy among them. So pretty good start to the preseason. Team seems to be gelling pretty well. We got some transfers to talk about, and the biggest one is in the goalkeeper position. As we go over to our transfer history, you can see here that we have actually purchased Svetoslav Vutsov from Slavia Sofia for $1.9 million. I mean, look at this guy, 3.5 stars, possibly 4.5 star potential. I like the way this guy looks. 6'4". I like really tall goalkeepers. This guy is going to be our keeper for the foreseeable future, and the reason we got Vutsov is because we had to get rid of Roman Berkey. Roman Berkey was becoming a pain in the offseason. I mean, you can see how good he is, but he was just absolutely annoying me. He wanted a new contract that was over $100,000, so we ended up just selling him. Like, you're not going to be a pain for me anymore. Got him over to Celta Vigo in Spain, so I'm sure he's happy to be there. But he's only making $27,500, so he's making less than he was making here after taxes. So good luck with that. Definitely a downgrade, so that is something that I am definitely aware of as we go forward into the season. I mean, 13, 11, 11, 11, 13, 13. So my hope is that Vutsov gets there and develops. He's definitely going to be our starting keeper as we head into the next season. Let's take a look. We got James Trevisani of our academy. We went ahead and signed him. We are going to let him stay at the academy for this season, but he has a good deal of potential, so I was like, yeah, let's just get him signed up. He'll come into the squad next year. As far as the draft goes, we got William Berg, who's in the second team this year. Right back, a little bit of potential behind him, 1.5 stars currently. 2 stars right now, Luis Hernandez, still a little bit of potential behind him, sent up over to the second team. We got Mark Gorka, who comes straight in. This was our, I believe, first round draft pick. 2 stars right away. We needed some cover at right back, so we went ahead and got him. He can also play center back if need be, even a little bit of defensive midfielder, but definitely to cover at right back. Mark Gorka gets right into the team. Tyler Alvarez on the second squad for now. Really want him to get better at playing as a winger, not just a midfielder. Determination at 20, he's driven. He should be able to reach his potential, and I really hope that he does. And then Blake Malone, just some cover at center back, 22 years old, American. I like my young Americans. Strength 16. Hopefully can push some people off the ball. He's definitely not going to be starting, but absolutely love the fact that I was able to get him. Young American, which is a big part because we can't have too many international guys on the team. As I mentioned, James Trevisani over to the academy team for now. Let me go ahead and see if there's anything else that I wanted to speak on. Yes, Selmir Pedro has left the team. We sold him to a team over in Bosnia for $450K. He was just holding up the international slot. He was making $7,000 a week. He was not worth it. He did not play. I said, let's get rid of him. So I did. And then the other guys, Marco Farfan just released. He still has not found a team, it would look like. He's gone to Hartford. And then Luis Silva, he's gone to Greenville in the USL. So overall, I'm pretty happy with what I've did. Not a bunch, not like any big splash signing, but that's because I'm pretty sure the team is pretty good already. We just need, our main guys to develop and get better as we head into our first game of the season against Portland Timbers. And we have a lot of other things going on. We have the U.S. Cup, and we also qualified for the North American Champions League, which is a lot of fun. I'm very much looking forward to that. As you can see, U.S. Cup, Supporter Shield, MLS. We look ready to go. A couple guys are injured as we begin the season. But let's see what our starting team is going to be. Vutsov is going to be in goal. Shaq Moore is our right back. Hanane, Nilsson, Bello, Loven. We are not going to go with Ostrak. We are going to go with Timothy Rupel as our Metsala. Jack McGlynn is injured, so we're going to rock with Ostrak as our box-to-box. We have Fragapane, who is currently starting. Looks like he might be injured. He's definitely getting up there in age. His contract only goes until 2025. We might look to get rid of him sooner, though. It's asking me to start Gio Achini, and you know what? I think I actually will. Give him some rest. Isaac Jensen, and then our boy Luca Reichel up top. Eric Walker, B. Malone, Fragapane, Del Angel, Mark Gorka, Kirk, no. Let's go ahead and get Jack McGlynn on there. He returns pretty soon anyways. This looks like a pretty decent bench. Also, we got Wan Kuzain from our B team. We decided to graduate him up, just bring him up. He's going to be cover for the midfield. It is what it is. Do I want him or Sergio Rivas up there, though? Probably Rivas. Actually, no, he hasn't really gotten much playing time. Kirk, we're more than likely going to let go at the end of this year. Just has not been able to develop. He's not going to get any better. But yeah, that's the starting lineup for our first game of the season. McGlynn injured. Actually, you know what? We're just going to get him off. Give him a rest for today. Fragapane, he can come on if need be. He's only recommended for 60 minutes of action. We'll probably bring him on as a sub anyways. But yeah, excited. Let's go ahead and get this underway. Our first game of the season. Made the playoffs last year. That is the goal again this season. Make the playoffs is our goal. And I'm going to go ahead and get through the majority, not the majority of the season, but a lot of the season in between videos. Mood in the Camp is very good. Who is this Melgarejo guy? He does look quite good, I will say. So I'm going to say yes. Any team would miss him. Edward Loven is absolutely a joy to have. And yeah, St. Louis City SC, another year, a new goalkeeper. The team is pretty much the same, which is good for cohesion. Don't know of any big signings that Portland has really made. Wasn't able to see anything that was overly drastic as far as signings to the MLS. In the Football Manager, they really don't go after very reputation-heavy players. They go after young guys from, you know, countries like Bosnia or Croatia or something like that. You won't see any superstars, as Timothy Rupel has a free kick, and that's going to get blocked. Rupel back on the ball now. Oh, this is dangerous. And Jensen pounds it home. Let's go. Isaac Jensen in the 4th minute. Love to see it. St. Louis City off to a great start against the Timbers. Rocking the 4-2-2-2. Interesting. Definitely have a chance to overrun them in the midfield with our 3 midfielders set up. Roche. Headed. Rupel. Reichel. Beautiful. Go Jensen. Hit it again. Forces a good save out of Roche. Isaac Jensen. A good start to the season. Timothy Rupel on the corner. And the danger is headed away. Really want to make a push as well for not just playoffs, but Supporter Shield if possible. Last year, I was able to win it with Phoenix Rising quite easily, which I'm not going to say that I didn't like it because I was happy that I was able to do it in just one season, but it does not make for a very realistic save. O'Shea. 24th minute, Fabricio. Oh, that's Yimi Char. A nice save by Vutsov, the 6'4" keeper. Love to see that out of our guy, especially in the first league match of the season. That's danger. Gio Achini giving chase, and he's just going to pound it away. Isaac Jensen on a 7.4. Timothy Rupel, no good on that corner. Nilsson coming back for it. Our new captain after getting rid of Roman Berkey. Loven, Rupel, Gio Achini looking for Ostrak. Ostrak hits it off the post. We're definitely looking good, though. Looking good in our first match of the season. I can see the latest scores over there. That's not really going to help me too much. I'm going to go ahead and get the league table going. As at halftime, we're doing great. I definitely remember that you guys are playing for the fans out there. And let's get her going. All the way back to Vutsov. Bulgarian getting it up. Here's Bello, George Bello. Nicely done. Here's Luca Reichel. Reichel with the shot. Rocher. It's easy for him to get to. We've actually just started building a new stadium as well. Centene Stadium is where we're at right now. Gioacchini on the right wing. Looking for Reichel, who sends it high. Nice save, actually, by Rocher, it would appear. But yeah, we're looking to build a new stadium. This one is 22,000. I don't really know how much bigger they want to go with it. I don't think we can really sell that many tickets. 22,000 seems perfectly fine, especially for an MLS team. But hey, go big or go home. Jensen, no header there. Closing down Valencia. Rivera is just going to boof it forward. Alan Hanane, our #1 overall pick last year, a stalwart at center back. Gioacchini. Timothy Rupel. Gioacchini. Reichel, and it's beautiful football from St. Louis City. It is beautiful. Nicely done, Rupel, with the layoff to Gioacchini. We might give him the start next match too, if he does this. I mean, 8.3 is the player of the game essentially right now. Former U.S. international. Zuparik. Here's Mora. Don't give up a goal. Oh, wow, Shaq Moore, lovely. Beautifully done by Shaq Moore to get back there. Our XG is basically in line with what we've been able to do. Gioacchini having the game of his life. 72 minutes gone. I'm going to wait to see what happens here before I react. Gioacchini gives it away. Here's Lovin. George Bello, not the greatest pass. Here's Ostrak. George Bello. Lovin. Gioacchini, and there's Reichel. Maybe offsides. Not 100% sure. But either way, it was a beautiful, beautiful passage of play, and the goal's disallowed. That's okay. All right, let's go ahead and get Tomas Ostrak off. Let's get Zalalem on. Anybody having anybody struggling? Shaq Moore appears to be struggling a little bit. Let's give Mark Gorka some playing time. Anane not having the greatest game, it would appear, either. That's okay. We'll leave him out there. And here's our boy Gorka. Rupel. Zalalem gets tripped, and they might call it a penalty. We're going to wait to see. And that is a penalty with our boy. I believe it's Lovin who's going to take it. This guy missed a penalty last season, and he opens up the campaign with a goal from the spot. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's go ahead. Nilsson. Get Malone on there for our final sub. As that looks to do it. 3-0 over Portland Timbers. Absolutely wonderful. Nice work, everybody. Good job. Absolutely lovely job by our squad as we look to get things going in the MLS. We've got a lot of games to cover. I feel like, who won the MLS Cup last year? I'm trying to look over, because I'm pretty sure it was San Jose, right? San Jose won the MLS Cup. So we'll definitely cover that San Jose game. But I believe a big game for us to cover would be a game like Inter Miami at home. That's probably going to be the next time that I see you guys, is Inter Miami at home. So definitely stay tuned. I will have more St. Louis City on tap for you guys as we look to get back into the playoffs, and hopefully next time I see you guys, we're on the right track to doing so. I'm AZPlow21, and I will see you guys later, and let's go St. Louis City SC.